Of the show to highlight, so definitely stay with us for that. But I'm gonna head on over because do you see some beautiful, well, it's fragrance, yes, but it's beautifully packaged. It's gonna look great on your vanity at home. But what's fantastic is it's not just a fragrance that from Marilyn Miglin. This is your 3-piece fragrance set. So you get everything in the set. You decide on the fragrance. Do you love the Pyjama Lily? Do you love the sensual amber? Or maybe for you, you're a 112 girl. We've got sets for each one of those scents for less than $40. You're going to get shower creams, you're gonna get body sprays or body lotions, and the fragrance itself in that nice large size. And no matter which one you get, less than $40. So let's dive into the details. If you're saying, well, I know 112, but I'm not really, familiar with some of the others. Well, Kathy Wolf is here to join us and give us all of the details. And Kathy, welcome.
Thank you.
So good to see you. So let me ask you, what is your favorite step in your skincare routine?
My favorite step would probably be, I like peels.
Ooh.
Like I like doing a scrub, a good scrub or a good peel. That's probably my favorite.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because then it just preps it for everything else that you need to do.
For sure. And then probably one of our kind of middle or last steps in our beauty routine is our fragrance.
Always last for me, and it's the final thing. And so thinking about fragrance and buying fragrance via television, I know is never an easy thing to do, but Pyjama Lily is one of those that was actually inspired by Marilyn Miglin and inspired by her travels over to East Africa and to bring to you this gorgeous flower. So I want to talk about some of the notes that are on the inside of this as well. It does contain sort of that hypnotic arrangement within the flowers. It has the rare flower lily that actually enhances the lily's seductive power with its secret element of passion. It has the lemon. There's California lemon in its top notes. There's Mandarin Italian. Then the middle notes had the heliotrope, the white roses, the Pyjama Lily, and then the base has that very soft romantic. It has the patchouli, the Indonesian patchouli, and the vanilla beans. But it has this nice, beautiful festive flower. So in this combination, what you're receiving, you're getting the 3.4 ounce of the Pyjama Lily. And on Marilyn's site right now, this is $65 individually on its own. It's the only other place that I know that you can get it. Then you have an 8 ounce of the bath and shower cream and an 8 ounce of the body lotion. So you're getting all of that for $39.95. These are the fragrances that I know you've been contacting Marilyn Miglin's Institute. You've been contacting her daughter Marlena to actually get these fragrances in here. And we now have them for you. And then sensual amber.
Sensual amber.
I mean, you want to just talk about one that is just hot and fun and sexy. This is probably for the woman who actually embraces love and passion in her life. Has a rich, opulent fragrance combination to it as well. Now, in the configuration, you are going to be getting along with that. Now, Sensual Amber is not even available on Marilyn's site. You can't get that anywhere. But it does have the 3.4 ounce of the Sensual Amber Eau de Parfum. Then you have the body lotion, and you have a hydrating body mist, which I think is fabulous. So the notes on that, it starts off with this beautiful French lavender right up at the top with the mid-tones of incense, and then there's Mullican clove that's in there, and then the base of amber and sandalwood really gives the fragrance a lot of warmth and richness to it without being overpowering. And the idea of it was actually inspired by the beautiful glow of amber as light kind of comes in and reflects from it. So it has a really, really beautiful, rich, very sexy, very sensual fragrance. But if these are fragrances that you love, we were only able to secure a very small quantity of these, and it was by the request of the HSN customer. And then 112.
112. I mean, and I mentioned 112 at the beginning of the presentation because so many of you who have been wearing, just the breadth of the line of fragrances from Marilyn Miglin is huge, but 112 is hands down one of the favorites. So I know if you wear it, you're so happy to see this set back again.
It's kind of reminiscent sort of that Hollywood era, and Marilyn Miglin brought this in. It was a one and done, never to be repeated.
It was supposed to be a limited edition?
That was it. I think it was like 600 of them. We were only doing it one time. Everybody fell in love with it. If she did not get 600 calls going, please bring this back, please bring this back, this is the fragrance that absolutely took everybody by storm, and so it's continued to be part of the line. And the bottle was actually designed after the iconic Marilyn Miglin 112 Oak Street, which is her flagship store. So in there, and that is $70. So the fragrance alone, the 3.4 ounce of the Eau de Parfum, and these are all Eau de Parfums, is actually $70 at Maryland's Institute right now. So the only other place you can get it is there, but you're gonna pay another $30 on top of the price. There's also a 4 ounce of a hydrating bath and shower gel, and then we have an 8 ounce of a hydrating fragrance body spray in there. So that does have the top notes. This is one of my favorites because it has pineapple leaves. It's sparkling pineapple leaves, which just gives it a nice crispness to it. There's Italian jasmine and then ylang ylang. So very pretty sensual fragrances that are gonna be in there. And it's beautifully romantic. But then the middle notes are the orange flower absolute, the tuberose, the white carnation, and the white lily. And then it has the base of patchouli, vanilla absolute, and sandalwood from the East Indies. So I know it's a lot of information to get, so I wanted to get all that out as quickly as we could for you. But
well, this is the thing too. If you already know your favorites, maybe you are a big fan of the scents from Marilyn Miglin, and you already know your favorites. And it is difficult for you to go and find them and get the sets, you know, and maybe you've been you're down to the very last of what you already had, and you haven't been wearing it because you didn't want to use it up without having more. I've done that too, and then I'll hold on to, it's like, it's my favorite thing and I can't use it. But now you've got your favorite thing in a set that you can use and you can stock up. We don't have these sets on auto ship, but if you're saying I love it and I just want to douse myself in it and be free to do that, then maybe get a couple of them while we have them. So Pyjama Lily, Sensual Amber, or 112. Those are your options. And I want you to really clue into the fact when Kathy was saying these are Eau de Parfums, not Eau de Toilettes. Eau de Toilettes, same scent, but a little bit more watered down. Eau de Toilette is Eau de Parfum is a more concentrated version of the scent that you love. So if you already love it, wear it. Especially when you were talking about the Sensual Amber, I was thinking, well, it's fall, it's warm, it's snuggly. Maybe this is the one that you want to wear now. Maybe you have your Pyjama Lily or your 112 for other times or other occasions. However you choose to wear them, mix them up, I just want you to go for it.
But also Marilyn's fragrances even more so last even longer. I was chatting with the girls backstage and she was saying how she loves the fragrance because it actually lasts. She goes, we sprayed these at like 5 a.m. She's like, and I can still smell them. It's the amount and the intensity that she actually uses of the pure oils in there that makes them last a much longer time. So just kind of a real quick idea. And then I love the Sensual Amber that you actually have the hydrating body mist. So that's such a unique thing. And Marilyn was always very good about it. What she said is she wanted to have fragrances and she wanted to have items that were what you would think would only be available to the most luxurious of clients that she has, you know, up there on Oak Street on her beautiful salon. People would come in there, but she said she wanted everybody to be able to afford it. So everyone can feel that same level of beauty. So she put in the most amount that she could to get the fragrances back to make it truly affordable. If you want something that's a little bit soft, a little bit powdery, a little bit ultra feminine, Pyjama Lily or Pyjama Lily, whichever you prefer to call it, is absolutely going to be that gorgeous flower that I know that you're going to love. That was inspired by Marilyn's travels to South Africa. There's lemon, there's mandarin in it. It has a very soft, powdery. The middle notes are the Pyjama Lily, the white roses, the heliotrope, and then the base has vanilla and patchouli. Then our Sensual Amber, and that comes with a body lotion and bath and shower gel as well. Then the hydrating fragrance, and then the body lotion, as well as the 3.4 ounce of the Eau de Parfum of the Sensual Amber. Top notes, French lavender, middle notes of incense and clove bud, and then the base is patchouli, sandalwood, and there's actually amber crystals in there.
And fewer than 500 left in this set of the Sensual Amber. All of you are calling in for and shopping on hsn.com for the Sensual Amber and the Pyjama Lily. So if those are the two you want, or if those are the ones you're thinking about, I wouldn't think too long.
No.
Because I don't want you to miss out. I don't know how long it would take us to get more in.
Right.
And then of course we've got the 112 for you as well, which has been started off as a limited edition,
Yes.
has become a cult favorite, a world classic.
Iconic,
and you have it. It really is.
That is like old Hollywood glamour. Like that's the fragrance that you remember when somebody walks in a room and they're walking down the hallway,
Yes,
and then you
you're
can
like,
still smell that. You're like, she's here.
Yes.
She's here. Yes.
She's in the room. 078190 is the item number, and you can shop on hsn.com. Pick them up if you wanted to look at all of the notes again and decide, make your final decision, but do it right there on hsn.com. Kathy, thank you so much.
Great to see you, Tamara.
You too,
So,
always. We have